What's up? Welcome back, Enchanters, to another complete collection of Disney Showcase by UNESCO Couture de Force Masquerade collection. This is the complete series of the Masquerade collection. It is my favorite series right after the wedding series in the Disney Showcase collection line. With Couture de Force. And before we dive in, right, and share all these delicious goodies, let me introduce myself. My name is Jean-Pierre Bon Jovi. I am a content creator here on YouTube, and I upload every Monday and Thursdays. 90s nostalgia, action figures, maquettes, statues, you name it, I probably collect it. And Disney as well. It means the world to have you here, so please consider subscribing below. It takes less than a second, and hit that bell to get notified when I upload every Monday and Thursdays. You can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I do, if you want a sneak peek of what the video is going to be or soon going to come out, you want to definitely follow me on Instagram and TikTok because I always post my reels and videos and images of my future uploads prior on Instagram than I do prior to it launching here on YouTube. Sorry. So don't forget, we also have a giveaway. Share this video, share where you found me. So whether you're sharing my TikTok, whether you're sharing my Instagram profile, or whether you're sharing this YouTube channel and you tag me, you are entered into an $80 shopping spree of your choice of any 2022 Disney Traditions Gym Shore item. We're doing that a giveaway when we get to the 2,000 subscriber mark. And without further ado, let's dive in. So we're going to dive into what is my all-time favorite Disney Couture de Force series, and it is the Masquerade collection. And this collection initially launched with 4 pieces. This is one of the 4 pieces. The name on this piece, I believe, is just Snow White. Yes. I've mentioned this before in our videos, but Couture de Force does not, they don't give these pieces a unique name. It's just the name of the character. So here we have Snow White. As you zoom in on these details, what you're going to experience on all of these is a functional feature that's posable, and it is their Masquerade mask. Now, their mask has something to do with the movie or something that is just a resemblance or a reminder of a scene in the movie or who they are, etc. And or like their sidekick or their alter ego or their transformation. And so here what we have is this pair of white doves as a mask for snow. How freaking adorable is that as you look at all of those beautiful details? Let's start with, it is glittered, by the way, and there is a faux Swarovski rhinestone in the dead center, which is absolutely gorgeous. What's really fun about all these pieces is that the mask moves. So you can move the mask and you'll have a portrait of snow. These pieces are incredibly Instagrammable. They're so beautiful. Now, none of these pieces they've all been retired and discontinued, and they go for far more in value now in the secondary market. This piece, for instance, all these pieces retailed anywhere from, I believe it was anywhere from $70 to $80 tops was the retail value for these pieces, especially like the first 4 that were released were, I think, $70, and then the other ones that came out later were $80 each. Now, all of these pieces are drastically more expensive in the secondary market. This is like one of the more expensive series to collect in Couture de Force because it's so highly sought after and the styling is so unique. I want to, before we dive in, let's just continue to talk about this piece. So with this, on the top, you have her little rainbow bow, and what you're going to get again with Couture de Force, you've seen it previously on my channel, I've mentioned it, is these pieces have a lot of mixed media and a lot of detail. They are made of resin, but the paint job and the detailing and the intricacy on these pieces are beyond amazing. So here you have 2 forms of mixed media. You have you have 3. You have the posable rubber moving mask. There's a base here that's rubber that allows it to move. You have the glitter, and then you have the rhinestones as well. So as you come down on this piece, you're going to experience the glitter on her bows, on her shoulder parts of the dress, and also right here on the sides above the bust area. You're going to experience the glitter bows as we do a 360 here surrounding the entire dress. And what I love about this is the intricate lace work that you're going to experience. So you're going to experience the lace down here on the dress, on the yellow portion on the bottom of the dress as it covers around 360. Very, very intricate lace detailing. The paint job is done so beautifully and so meticulously. And then right here on her blue portion, it's going to have this lace laser print that is textured throughout the entire dress as well. As you can see, it's very inspired, this piece, by her traditional ensemble, and that's what you're going to experience with all these pieces. It's a new take on their dresses, but in a masquerade form. And there you have it. This piece does retail now for about $120 to $140 in the secondary market, and that is Snow White. To accompany Snow White, they went ahead and they added the Evil Queen, which this is literally, I think it might be my favorite piece in the entire series. I love this piece so much. So here we have the Evil Queen. So again, as you do a 360, I love the ombre effect of that midnight mauve into purple down her dress. It looks amazing. You have right here on the back of her cowl, it's this white laser printed lace type material. It is beautiful. And then her crown is so incredibly detailed and engraved, and you have the amethyst faux Swarovski stones, which makes it absolutely gorgeous. I love the detailing of the mirror mirror emblem right there on her cape. And then as you come down, the filigree detailing coming right down the dress into this, what seems to be like this pendant hanging, and there is a red faux stone at the bottom, which is absolutely beautiful. And then you have the lace gold detailing, that trim that comes down the sleeves. It comes back the back of the cape, and the back of the cape is that crimson blood red ombre effect, which is beautiful. And then I also forgot to mention there is a metal component of mixed media in all these pieces. The staff in which they're holding their mask is made of metal. And then her nails are painted red, which I think is such an awesome detail. The reason why this piece is my absolute favorite piece is because of her mask. And if you haven't figured it out already, her mask is the evil hag. How amazing is that? So you have this fabric type detailing right here representing the hag's hair, and then you have the hag's mask, and I think this piece is just freaking impeccable. It's my favorite of them all. This piece does go up for over $150 in the secondary market, and again, this one is the Evil Queen. Following that, the third piece in this series is Aurora. And here we have her. Of the four, I'm going to be honest with you, she's my least favorite of the first four releases, but I still think she's so beautiful. And I want to start with her dress. You have this black lace detailing with like these, what seems to look like a moon knight, but it's not. It's this just swirl-like detail with glitter and little black hearts at the bottom of the entire dress. And that black lace detailing comes straight up to the top into the sides of the dress, which is so beautiful. And you're going to get that glitter-like detailing, which I think is so beautifully done. On the back, you're going to see the bows on the back of her dress. And again, this is a take on the pink dress. It's that iconic dress. And then we also have her beautiful crown that is glittered. It's encrusted with gold glitter, which is so beautiful. She does have this beautiful, beautiful necklace. Again, it's like this black lace necklace with the gold glitter detailing. But what I love, 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 love is the detailing of these, what seems to be these metallic pink satin gloves, and I love the folds and the detailing that they did here. It is amazing, and how delicate her fingers each look. Such a beautiful piece. And then here she's holding her staff, and her staff is the blue and pink. It's that take on the blue fairy and the pink fairy as well. which is so freaking beautiful. It's make it blue, make it pink, and it's just this fun mask. It is an incredible piece. Her hair, again, looks so luscious and gorgeous. In my experience, she is the most gorgeous princess of all. And that's because she was bestowed to be the prettiest princess ever. Right? That's literally one of the wishes the fairies gave her. So, she is, in my experience, the most gorgeous princess in the entire Disney series. I just absolutely love Aurora. She's my favorite princess. And there you have it. And then to accompany her, the last piece that came out in the first wave of this collection was Maleficent. And let me tell you, this piece is beyond epic. Beyond epic, beyond it's epic beyond all proportions. Like, this piece is just it's just a dream. We're gonna start with the base of this piece. As you, and by the way, you can get her for a little under 120 in the secondary market. Maleficent. So we're gonna start off with this base. So in her gown, you have this green like flame detail as you zoom in on the details, but it's encrusted in iridescent glitter. So only that area has been meticulously encrusted. And as you come down to her cape, you see the purple vines from that final scene in the movie. You come up front to her dress and you have this pink mauve detailing again, that you get that deep pink detailing in the movie. And it comes all the way up, and as it starts coming up, you have this lace-like black detailing and a stone hanging right in the center. Gorgeous. Her sleeves have that drapery, which is so iconic to her cape in the movie. And then you have this green, what is like this green peridot stone right dead center of her cape. Then if you look at her complexion is beautiful. You have the white with little blue hint details on her fingers, and she has this purple amethyst stone. As she's holding the mask is none other than her transformation into the dragon. How freaking epic is that? What I love about this piece is it incorporates this ribbon-like detailing on each side, and there's glitter detailing on the mask itself, which is absolutely just breathtaking. This piece, the work on this piece, of the four, I think this piece has the most work. It is just amazing. And then to follow that, you have glitter, black glitter trim down the cowl of her cape, coming down her neckline. And then when you have her entire headpiece is encrusted with glitter, and then it has this purple ribbed-like detailing swirl, which is just, it's just amazing. And then, of course, if you couldn't be more epic, we have a amethyst rhinestone dead center. I mean, mixed media is huge in Couture de Force. These pieces are just absolutely breathtaking. Now, I don't know what this piece goes for. I'm more than confident if I say that this piece goes for anywhere over $200 now in the secondary market, and I could be wrong. You can probably find these even cheaper. But it is absolutely gorgeous. And that right there wraps up the first wave of the series. Now, we thought we were only getting these four. We didn't think much of the rest of the series. And then they released an additional, it was an additional 4 pieces to the collection. And the other 4 pieces that released was Tinkerbell. And this one is called Tinkerbell. And this is one of the most expensive pieces. This is the most expensive Tinkerbell Couture de Force piece ever made. This piece goes for like about $300 in the secondary market. I think it's more expensive. I think it is the most expensive piece out of every piece you see here in the series. She's up there in price point. As you come in, let's start with this dress. First off, we've never seen Tinkerbell in such a mature pose, and I love that you get this. It's almost like an adult-like version of Tinkerbell. She is like, she's on her tippy toes as she's waltzing inside of this ball, and you have the little pom-poms encrusted with glitter. But let's talk about how this dress is just draped from here as we come upward. You have rhinestones dispersed evenly amongst the bottom of the dress. You have this laser print, this print type whimsical leaf effect, and these little pink ribbons that kind of remind me of flamingos. It is so freaking adorable. When you come up to the dress, you have this leaf-like couture style where you have these leaves cascading, and it is just absolutely breathtaking. When you come up, I love that there's a slit right there, so you get to see some thigh. Again, it's a really mature version of Tinkerbell we've never seen before. And then her wings are encrusted with glitter, so it's that clear resin and it's encrusted with glitter. Again, huge mixed media. As you come up to her dress, I love that it's off the shoulder. You have this butterfly and rhinestone detailing by the bust area. And then I love, 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 love. She has this beautiful like vine-like bracelet with detailing, with like a pink floral, like little pink detailing in that. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then her hair is tied up traditionally in this, and she has this little pink bow, but I love that a little portion of her hair is just it's a little parted on each side, which I think is super cute. And then the mask is none other than, it's a mixed media of a mask and a butterfly, so it's super cutie. And of course, when you turn this over, you have her portrait, which again, it's a more mature version of Tinkerbell that we've ever gotten before. It is absolutely gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And there you have it. This is the Tinkerbell piece. In the second wave after Tinkerbell, he released Captain Hook. And I'm obsessed because it's we've only ever gotten this is the only form of Captain Hook we have ever gotten in Couture de Force. Now, if you notice, his base is a little different because his feet are so fragile. He needs to have a round base to support him versus the others. Well, there's two others that have that base as well, which you'll see in a moment. So you'll notice that in Couture de Force with some pieces depending on their pose. So here you have him. Let's start off with the shoes going up. Look how freaking iconic his pirate shoes are. His long socks, his purple. I love his take that here he has these purple pants. They're super, super duper cutie. And then we come up to the actual cape. The pirate cape is just absolutely gorgeous. It's this red cape with this laser print swirl all around, and then the trimming is in gold, which is so, so, so beautiful. He also has his sword holster. I wish there was a sword in the back, but there is no sword. It's as if the holster is empty. And again, in one hand, you have his golden hook, and on the other, he's holding his mask. What I love about this piece is this piece incorporates feathers. So if you come up to his hat, this is something that's so iconic to Couture de Force is the feather-like detailing. Look at that mixed media. Oh, it's so rich. It's amazing. I also love that his sword holster, the sash is this baby blue. It really does create that distinction and that pop. He has a amethyst rhinestone right in the center of his ruffle by his neck. And again, his portrait looks amazing with the wavy black hair. Again, his iconic mustache, his predominant nose as well. He looks amazing. And of course, he's holding none other than TikTok as his little mask. How freaking adorable is that? It's one of my favorite masks. It is so freaking iconic. Now this piece goes for about like $160 to $200 in the secondary market. It has been going up in price, and typically the men in Couture de Force pieces, anytime they make a man, those pieces typically tend to be the more expensive ones because they don't make that large of a run of these. They're more limited than some of the others. So there you have it. Speaking about men, let's dive into the next man in this series. This was actually the last piece I needed to complete my collection, and I completed it last year. Like about, when was it? I think November of 2021, I completed this series. It was the last piece I needed, and he rounded it up. And it's none other than Beast. Before he's prior to being transforming into a beast, Beast as his original form. I have to tell you, I love this piece so much. We're gonna dive in right into the mask. How freaking epic is the mask? He literally has the mask of the Beast. That is so freaking epic. It looks incredible. And again, we're gonna remove the mask, and there he is, his portrait, which is really rare. We never really get Beast. There's very few pieces of Beast untransformed. So I really love that. I love how, his character when he's transformed wasn't like, it wasn't, we literally got his character untransformed less than a minute of the final scene of the movie do we get him untransformed. So to capture his essence, it's incredible. The portrait is so freaking amazing, right? It looks so true to that final scene, and he looks amazing. He looks hella handsome. And then let's start by, as you come down to his ruffle shawl, you have this bright cobalt blue rhinestone. So I love that. And then my favorite part of this piece is the gold lace detailing, but it's embedded with gold, with glitter, gold glitter, coming down the sleeves, the back of the blazer. Look how amazing this looks. And then upward again. That is just incredible. You have this banana type yellow vest he has underneath with the burgundy trimming. Freaking incredible. The gold paint detailing here on the neckline and on the back buttons looks out of this world amazing. He's wearing his white gloves. You come down to his black pants with this gold trim, delicate gold trim coming down like a rope cord, and then his brown boots. Again, so vivid. And what I love about this piece is the texture of the jacket. The texture of the jacket has like this fine grain to it, so it looks incredible. It looks realistic. It looks like a suede real jacket, but it's not. It's all made of resin, which is so freaking amazing. Even the fact that his ponytail in the back has that little gold rubber band that's sustaining it, or hairband. That is insane how they were able to capture this in this piece. Absolutely gorgeous. This piece has been going up in the secondary market, and it's about $160 to $180. And to wrap up the second wave of the series, we have none other than Belle. Now, I will say, I like Aurora more. This is absolutely my least favorite piece out of the entire collection. I feel like they could have done so much more. The wedding bell is just so elaborate, and I feel like they kind of held back with this piece. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and start off. And we're going to start off with her mask. She has this rose-like petal mask, which is super cutie. But the thing with this piece, it kind of gives me too much of a holiday vibe, and I'm not sure I'm loving it. Again, I don't think the creative behind this Belle was that exciting. But again, she is quite difficult. She's not difficult to come across, but she has been going up in price as well. She's like $120, $140 in the secondary market. And so here we have what looks like a poinsettia mask, which makes no sense. Even though, there are scenes, and there are some holiday scenes in Beauty and the Beast. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. It's kind of off-putting. So there's her mask, and as we pull the mask to the side, there we have Belle, and she looks absolutely adorable. Her portrait looks great. I do think her nose is a little too pointed, and she looks just a little slight off. There's a minor, she's off a bit. And Couture de Force is known for having incredible portraits. So there you have that. You're going to come up to the sides of her shoulder parts of her dress, and they're encrusted with this iridescent glitter. And I have to say, I really like this a lot. I really do. But it's so subtle, and then what happens in the bottom just ruins it for me. And I love the bodice, which is this lace-like rose detailing. So it's this lace-like print that is literally carved, like scaled-like, and then you have the roses that do a 360 all over this piece. It's absolutely gorgeous, but I wish they would have done something more, taking it to the next level. And it kind of just like stops here, and then it starts here, and it's off for me. And then there's also a fleur-de-lis right above her bust area. Coming down, you're gonna have her iconic yellow dress with the sash, with the satin sash. encrusted with glitter. And then when you come down here, you can tell that this lace print wants to make a cameo at the bottom. So you see a little bit of it here. And then under each and every single pleat of this dress, you have this vine-like detail with a red rose on top. And that literally is the biggest disdain of this entire piece. That's what I don't like this piece at all. I do not like that feature. If that would have removed that feature, it would have been so much better. The green, I think, is what really kills it. I would have done without the green. And then when you come down, you have that same lace-like detailing right at the bottom. Again, I'm not mad at that. I just wish they got rid of the green. The green just, bleh, it just ruins it. And of course, she has her iconic bow at the back of her dress. And her, she has this corsage, this red corsage as well. And there you have it. That is Belle for you. Again, I didn't have much raving or ranting reviews about this piece. And then the final two pieces that came out, the final portion of the wave, they came out roughly really quick, right after the second wave, and these two would end the collection, making this collection only 10 pieces large. I really wish that they can continue to keep building on this series, but it has been already quite a few years. It's been, I believe, over 6 years already since these last two pieces came out, so I don't think they're going to make any more. And that's the one thing with Couture de Force, is they're very inconsistent with a storyline and or releases. Sometimes we don't get a release till like 2 years later. We've been, you have to wait. Or a year, and in a year you only get 2 pieces, right? You only get 4 because Disney Showcase has so many other collections that they do. So the branding's a little all over the place. This one is Alice, and it encompasses the 65th anniversary of Alice. And here we have her. She is absolutely adorable. This is probably one of my favorite Alice pieces I own in my entire collection. She is absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna start with the base. It's that rounded out base because of the awkward pose of her feet. And then each one of her feet have the little, it's iconic, the same black little shoe, school shoe. And then they have these little pink bows with white rhinestones right at the dead center of each bow, and it is so freaking adorable. And they're made to look like this satin metallic bow that she's wearing because they have like this silvery paint over them. Super cutie. I love, 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 love this dress. I'm not sure if you could tell as we've been zoomed in on this dress, but there's a print on her dress, and it's a rabbit print all over her dress. It's been like laser printed. It is absolutely stunning. The bottom trim of the dress is this delicate bright blue glitter. And then you have the pearlescent-like lace detailing on the bottom. So this little ruffle lace at the bottom of the dress is painted in this pearlescent paint. So freaking cutie. And then the bow on the back has, again, like this metallic sheen to it, just like the bow. Super freaking cutie. You come up to her apron, and she has these little spades on each corner of her apron. And in the center of the spades, you have these bright crimson red. I wouldn't say they're crimson red. I like to say they're ruby red faux Swarovski crystals on them, which is such a cute detailing. You then have that pearlescent detail again on her lace gloves. On each hand, she has these lace pearlescent gloves that are fingerless, which is super freaking cutie. And you see that pearlescent-like detail on the ruffles of her shoulders. It is just breathtaking. Her neckline is also pearlescent-like. It's like a lace pearlescent detail. And right dead center, she has this little emblem of a brown bunny. Her hair is super cutie. Again, it's that iconic hair. Now you can tell it's been curled up a little more than in the movie. Her hair is wavy, but it's not curled up. Here it is curled up. And then again, her hat has this pink-like feather, and it's the Mad Hatter hat with the little cards. It is with the little card-like detailing. It is super freaking cutie. And we are going to wrap it up with her mask. So her mask is the Cheshire Cat, and there's this little pink lace, little pink ribbon detailing coming from the side, and again it opens, and there's her beautiful, beautiful portrait. Her earrings have these clear rhinestone studs. again, it's impeccable. This piece goes for about $140 right now in the secondary market. It is absolutely gorge, 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 and it also celebrates the 65th anniversary of Alice. And the final piece in this series is a piece many people highly sought after, because I feel like Tiana is always so rare to come across, and it is Tiana. And it is, I think it's the whitest piece in the entire collection, right after Maleficent. And again, we have none other than the beauty of Tiana. I think every piece Tiana's ever introduced in is just absolutely perfection. So let's start with the bottom of this dress. We have the iconic lily pad dress. How freaking beautiful is that? Look at that detailing as we zoom in on that. This is such a beautiful piece. She looks amazing as she twirls. So what we have here is the bottom of her dress. So you have that yellow pleat detail of that bottom layer of her dress, and it's literally every quarter of an inch has a pleat, 360, and it's been embedded in iridescent glitter, which is so stunning. The second layer of the lily pad, as you can see, is this ivory cream like yellow lily pad, and it has this pearlescent like detail. They look like they glued pearls individually, but they didn't. How this piece is painted meticulously is beyond me, because we can never get this type of quality on Jim Shore pieces, because there's no bleeding of the paints, which is amazing. And so they literally painted each and every single one of these little pearl-like details in this pearlescent thing, and that's what gives it that dimension and that texture that you can see. Then we have the green portion of this lily pad dress, and it has this laser embedded print, and again, a gold trim down every single petal, and then it's painted. Then it's encrusted with clear iridescent glitter, and that comes all the way up into the bodice, and the gold trim comes into the bust area. Absolutely beautiful. You have these pearl-like details surrounding her waist, and again, you have the iconic flower. What I love about this piece, again, look at the detailing with the purple ribbon that comes down. I love the mixed media of that ribbon. It's just perfection. Her gloves are iconic to the movie. It's that mint-like detailing, that mint-like color. And the back by her hair, she has another little purple ribbon. She has the floral and the rhinestone on the back. Again, like, why? There's so much detail to this that there's a rhinestone on the back of her head, right in the center of the floral. Something that you wouldn't even notice. Again, these pieces are ideal to either have like on a rotating device that rotates slowly, or on an open space. You definitely don't want to put this like in a curio where you can't see the back. Couture de Force pieces like literally need to be experienced 360. So this is definitely like a walk around showcase where someone can experience the whole piece. That's one thing with Couture de Force. If you really want to experience, if you want to experience the beauty of these pieces, they're not the best to just put in a showcase, because the back is they just tell this beautiful story. Her necklace is a pearl-like detail, and again, you have that topaz rhinestone right at the bottom. And then with, again, her beautiful crown, her portrait looks amazing. And then we have the frog as her mask. And how cute is that? With this little glitter detailing here. It's when she transforms into the female frog. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. And there you have it. This is the complete Couture de Force Masquerade collection. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below, what are your thoughts? Do you own this collection? What pieces are you missing from this series? Is this something you may want to look into? Don't forget to subscribe. Again, it means the world. The content I share here you will not find on any other channel on YouTube. And so I take pride in that. And these are not pieces that I just started collecting a year ago. I've been collecting these pieces since they originally released 10 years ago. This collection isn't 10 years old, by the way, but Couture de Force in general is. So I've been collecting these pieces for quite some time already. And it means the world to have you here and to be a part of our tribe. And so thank you so much Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Comment below, share this video, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.